Love Dr. Fabio here. For over 8 years of my life, I've been without a proper brotherhood. And since I didn't want to be alone all the time, I always managed to have women by my side, either for short-term entanglements, long-term relationships, sometimes even multiple women at the same time, and they always know what's going on. We jump in today's topic. Number one reason why you have no success with women. Yeah, recently I speak to guys and I get questions and I think about those, right? And I can funnel a lot of them down to the same thing, to the same cause, to the same idea I will share with you now. So listen up, this is valuable, my friend. So in order for you to be able to bring women into your life, you have to be somebody, a certain type of man. And I will give you two examples. Yeah, they always work if you know how to be like them in the right way. Okay, we have two of them. We have Mr. I don't give a fuck, and we have Mr. Status. What do I mean by that? Very easy. Mr. I don't give a fuck. But you cannot play this role until the end of your life. In my personal opinion, at some point you have to go lower with this and go more over to Mr. Status, and I will explain that. What do I mean by Mr. I don't give a fuck? Look at surfer dudes. Look at skater guys. Look at guys that go into the musicians in a band. What's this guy's name? Nirvana singer Kurt Cobain. Wow, like perfect example for a guy like this. He just doesn't give a shit. He just lives his life on his own terms, does what he wants when he wants it, and he doesn't give a shit about working out or not. He smokes weed or cigarettes or does his shit. But by being like he wants to be, by not giving a shit, he just needs to do like this and he has this lap full of women because he doesn't care. On the other side, let me put some examples here, okay? Surfer, dude, skater, dude, maybe smokes weed, Kurt Cobain type, all right? And Mr. Status, man, that's obvious, all right? Money, looks, success, body. This is the type, in my opinion, in the world we live in, you will have the most success with, all right? So you have to be aware that, I give you an example. The reason why you are born, why is that? It's because you've been a sperm and you have been in this competitive fight as who's faster there in this thingy to impregnate the woman? It was you. All right? You already won the first challenge of, before you were really alive. There was a challenge, it's a competition, but it doesn't stop there. It continues, okay? And we have to do it now. Keep in mind that the woman you want to have in your life, by your side, a million other men want her too. So you are actively, even though you're not aware of it, competing. You're always competing. So how do you compete? Well, you do so by building yourself up. This is basically the man's grind. This is the male's work. You work on your body, you work on your mind, you work on your job, you work on the status you have. And what I mean by that is, well, if you work on your mind, on your mindset, you make yourself smarter. You learn a bit about psychology. You learn how to behave in certain situations. You learn about body posture, you learn about hygiene, that you have your fingernails clean. You learn a bit about parfum. You learn how to dress right, that serves your type of personality. You cannot dress like, I don't know, some fancy cool guy. I don't have an example in my mind because you think it looks cool on him. You can copy it. Don't copy stuff. Be yourself and express yourself by the clothes you wear. Don't copy anything. Look what you figured in, all right? And in addition to that, you have to have a proper body. It is what it is because we have 2 times the same guy. Literally the same guy, like the same guy in terms of money, in terms of looks, in terms of status, in terms of everything, all right? But one guy is working out, the other one is not. Who wins? You know the answer. So you have to work out as well. But, my friend, and this is where Mr. I don't give a fuck wins, you have to understand how to be around women. You have to understand how to behave. And this is what he does. Women are not important for you in your life. This is what you have to write it down, tattoo it on your brain. Women are not important. Don't give a shit about women. They are not important for your life. What is important is your grind building yourself up. Okay, be ready to be in a competition, but don't focus on the result of okay, I'm ready for the competition, my body's sexy, I have all the money, I have a big car, I own my apartment, now I get all the women. You don't do it for the women, my friend. You do it for yourself first. Have this in mind. This is the mindset. You do it for yourself. And like this, you attract women. All right? Because you outcompete the others by building yourself up, by being sexy, looking sharp, knowing how to dress, knowing how to behave. But then in addition to that, you have to learn how to behave around women. Because now you're able to attract, what to do with it. And I give you prime examples for men that are super successful, but they messed it up. There's a lot of NBA players, I don't know NBA players, but every once in a while I hear of them. Amazon CEO Jeff Bezos, and lately this actor, he played Magic Mike, Channing Tatum. Yes, his name is Channing Tatum. I think he has a breakup too. Now imagine, my friend, those are prime examples of money, of looks, of success, of status. Jeff Bezos, not so much of the body, but you get my point. They outcompeted so many other guys with just being themselves, and still they had the breakup. Why? Because they put too much interest in a woman, too much, They don't know how to properly behave around women. Maybe they put her on a pedestal. Oh, you're the best for me. Or maybe they make certain mistakes. And I will teach you those things over the course of the next weeks. I will put up videos for you to understand. But first and foremost, you have to understand the male grind is to build yourself up first. Make yourself something she can look up to. Make yourself something when she's speaking to her friends about you. Man, this guy I'm dating right now, he has such a sexy body. He knows so many things. He's properly taking care of himself. Each time I'll go out with him, he pays for me. He has such a good parfum. I really like this guy. He's You need to be behind your back. You need her to speak like this behind your back. And how can you manage that? By working on yourself only. This is it. You have to work on yourself, man. All right? And don't forget, yes, Mr. Status, but Mr. I don't give a fuck as well. Because if she's there or not, your life is fine. All right? Please tattoo it in your brain. I will follow up on those things with the next videos. I will make you ready for being able to speak to women and so on. And basically, I posted a video this week about having a proper small talk. You may look up into this and learn more about it, okay? I love each and every body of you. Please like, subscribe, share, leave a comment. If you have questions about this, write me in the comments or on Instagram. Mwah!